Let's go to the man who successfully figured out and finally got his day. That's Commando Dave. No blackouts this year in the National Football League. After all those years of campaigning, you have success.
Hey, what's up, John Clayton?
How's it going?
Good, buddy. Hey, first, let me give a shout-out to the head Sherpa for having the big ones to pull the digital trigger on the official Sports Fan Union 16 years ago this month. And while I'm giving shout-outs, let me give one to local coffee mobster Howard Dutch Schultz. While you and your baristas race together, as the point man of the fans revolution, we the fans are still working together to find a solution to the Sonics MIA problem you still don't have a solution for. And moving right along, John Clayton, of course, your Coach Carroll bombed video went wildly viral this week, and as the sole member of the John Clayton paparazzi, I was on it right away, and not bashful to say, the video at JohnClaytonDammit.com was the first on the internet. And speaking of JohnClaytonDammit.com, John Clayton, we've got an urgent 12 Rally for 12s update on the Facebook page for the 12th man. Mm-hmm. And John Clayton, although I'm prone to giving shout-outs, you, on the other hand, are not. So on Monday, I got to say I was pleasantly surprised, to say the least, while listening to the Dapper Danny and Coug Guy show. In your report from the NFL owners meeting, you gave me a shout-out, as you did earlier on the show today, and just now. Thank you.
They have a limit. This is one for Commando Dave. Commando Dave, there is not going to be a single blackout in the National Football League this year. Owners made a vote to say there will be no blackouts this year. Major ruling.
Well, I mean, think about tell me when you started getting into this, what did you think the odds of being able to be successful?
Well, I was wildly optimistic about it just from the standpoint of what I thought the Internet could really do. And I'll say this, it couldn't have come at a more appropriate time since this month, as I said earlier, WeTheFans.com celebrated its sweet 16th year on the Internet. The official sports fan union fighting for the rights and demands of sports fans since our March 1999 launch. WeTheFans.com has initiated online sports fan activities like the NFL blackout petition, of course. We interviewed Washington State Representative Sam Hunt in 2002 when he introduced legislation prohibiting NFL blackouts in publicly funded stadiums. And we got the Black Crush bus rolling, to name a few, and have kept the pedal to the metal for over a decade. And so from what I thought the Internet could do, it was a little bit in its infancy, of course, when we started off. But I'll tell you this, man, the R&D has led me to the conclusion, John Clayton, that the NFL blackout policy was actually the chink in the armor for not only the NFL, but all sports, since it's also TV-driven, as you know. And we, the fans, we control the remotes and the DVRs. Take, for example, the Final Four, the NBA Finals, World Series, Super Bowl, you name it, John Clayton. When we can get millions of fans to fast-forward through the commercials, it will empower us to have a voice in league decisions equal to that of our collective financial stake. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And lastly, John Clayton, let me just say this to keep it real, as I always do. None of that would be possible, and the official sports fan union would not have seen a Sweet 16 year without the Sports Bar Network. Sports bars with the guts to help the fight for fans' rights. So this year, John Clayton, along with the Sports Bar Network, we're going to reboot, and relaunch the site, starting with getting a Super Bowl in Seattle. So everyone get on the Facebook page, because, John Clayton, if the Ray Rice thing taught us anything this season, it's that the NFL is really listening to the Internet now. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree, yeah, because you can see that with the blackouts, and you can see that they're listening as far as complaints about the game and all that. I mean, they care. They want people in the seats. That's the one thing I think you can see. They want to make sure that the product keeps getting better. I mean, they do a better job now, and I still think they can do a better job in the future.
Man, always good being on with you, John Clayton. Go Zags. Talk to you soon, buddy. Thank you.
Okay, sounds good.